Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope to have a curveball in her story. Ridge probably rejects Brooke formally again. Although Ridge does love Brooke and always will, he's committed to Taylor. Still, she could get broken heart pattern each over again if Ridge left Taylor again. Ridge wouldn't be suitable to take the guilt. Still, what if Brooke is the coming one to get a deadly opinion from her broken heart? It seems that Hope is getting near to reuniting with Carter. How will Daphne sabotage the harder reunion, however? With Liam, he's going to want Finn and Steffy to keep quiet. Still, the verity is going to come out ever. Finn could face a moral dilemma when Hope gets suspicious of Liam's move and symptoms. Liam plotted to read a book to Kelly, and those symptoms could get worse as time goes on. Elektra is reposing in success and happiness right now. Still, that's exactly when Luna is going to strike. Let's progeny started and talk about what's coming week in the CBS cleaner pieces. Elektra, who loves Will but isn't ready for closeness yet. Will keeps pushing it, however. It seems that Elektra is a ABCdarian, but she hasn't come right out and said that to Will. However, Will absolutely would back off if she would. Will just complimented Elektra on her joy and success. Still, in detergents, that's generally around the time that effects start crashing down. Although Will despises Luna and what she's done, he's also getting frustrated with Elektra pushing him down. There have been times when Will allowed. About Luna. The intern hasn't acted on it, but Luna could make sure that he does soon. Luna isn't doing this alone, however. Luna has the help of her grandmother, Sheila. It wouldn't be hard to see Luna and Sheila drugging Will's drink, also leading him to a bedroom. Liam could be moving in with Steffy and Finn. Liam is formally keeping information from Hope and their son, Beth. With Liam spending so important time with Kelly, Beth is being left out. Hope and Beth haven't heard anything from Liam for days. Still, Steffy knows exactly what's going on and Liam has gotten to shoot time with Kelly. Liam should be spending time with Beth on his days to see her, but he has been nowhere to be set up. Hope is growing upset because she hasn't heard from Liam. Hope will eventually learn that Liam has new living arrangements and she'll clearly be concerned. Will Hope be open to her son spending time around Steffy to be with her father more? After the way Steffy has treated Hope, does Beth need to be in her care anywhere after everything Steffy has done to take Carter down from her? Steffy will obviously try to control who can and cannot see Liam. This clearly includes Hope's access to him. Liam has been trying to get Hope back lately. Still, Liam will now start to push Hope toward Carter. Will Hope hear to Liam and give Carter another chance? Hope is going to be fully confused by Liam's unforeseen change of heart. Hope truly though she and Liam might actually be suitable to work effects out. Liam surely has changed his tune in the once many weeks. What's going on with Liam because he's not acting like himself at all? What's going on with all of these new arrangements? Beth hasn't seen her father since before he got sick. Now she may be forced to go to Steffy's to see him. Will Hope be open to her son going to Steffy's house when they're formally agreed feuding? Will Steffy and Hope's differences of opinions beget Beth to spend indeed lower time with her father? Will Liam indeed feel like spending time with the kiddies after being this sick? Kelly is going to be free to spend all of the time she wants with her father. Still, Beth doesn't live there and wouldn't be around nearly as important. Is Liam being fair to Beth by staying at Steffy's? Will Beth indeed learn the verity before her father passes down from this excrescence that neither Beth nor Hope has any idea Liam has? Liam deceived Hope about his reason for living with Finn and Steffy. At the Precipice house, Liam took his drug before Steffy presented him with breakfast. Although Liam didn't have important of an appetite, he was thankful to Steffy and Finn for letting him stay there. Hope ultimately called Liam for blessing on Beth's forthcoming sleepover, so he admitted he was staying with Finn and Steffy right now. That news confused Hope, but Liam prevaricated about having plumbing issues. Although Steffy pushed Liam to tell Hope the verity, Liam didn't want to burden her with his medical extremity. There weren't a lot of effects Liam could control, so he at least wanted to control this and keep the word under wraps for the time being. Hope came over to speak with Liam in person, so she joked about his chapeau. Liam claimed he ran out of hair product and kept piling on the falsehoods, but Hope sounded to pick up on the weird vibe. Steffy and Finn acted off as well before they headed to the sanitarium, where Finn said the neuro platoon wanted to run further tests on Liam. Steffy wished Finn could save Liam like he saved Eric. She broke down in gashes as she realized they were really going to lose Liam. That vaticination was delicate for Steffy to manage with. Hope pushed Liam to tell her what was really going on, but he stuck to his plumbing issues story and suggested he was thankful for the use of Finn and Steffy's guest house. Liam ultimately changed the subject to Hope's relationship with Carter and wanted updates on where they stood. Hope realized Liam was diverting, but she decided to let it slide. There was some talk about the recollections Liam and Hope had made through so numerous times together. Now Liam saw Carter's love for Hope, so he encouraged her to textbook him back and give their love another chance. Liam stressed the significance of Hope making peace with Steffy, Ridge, and especially Carter. Hope reflected on Liam's wisdom before he talked about time being precious and how you should love the bones you love. At Forrester Creations, Carter was detracted over studies of Hope and spoke to Ridge about the Forresters going back on their deal. Carter anticipated there to be a place for Hope when he surrendered power, but Steffy talked Ridge and Eric into changing their minds. Ridge suggested they should have agreed to keep Hope around without Steffy's blessing anyway. Carter was hopeful that perhaps Ridge could talk to Steffy about whether she might review Hope's future at Forrester Creations. Will participated some sweet moments with Elektra as he praised her for changing his life and being the reason he stuck around Los Angeles. Bill's supposed devotion to Luna is setting off admonitions. Brooke eventually broke free from the vault and was in time for the show-stopping moment. Daphne allured Carter with her new attractive scent. Brooke closed the House of Forrester fashion show. She walked out in a white marriage gown, like the one she wore in Portofino. But this wasn't planned. It was a last-nanosecond decision made by Eric. He was inspired by Brooke's burning love for Ridge. Although he likes Taylor, he still believes that Brooke is the right woman for his son. It sounded to work because it caught Ridge's eye. He couldn't stop blurting about that inconceivable moment. Ridge claimed that Brooke saved the show. He didn't know that it was planned. After the show, the Forresters learned about Brooke and Eric's clever little plan. But the figures proved that it was the right way to close out the show. Carter and Daphne also celebrated. They were on a high after the figures also showed that Daphne's new scent was a mega hit. People couldn't stop talking about the intoxicating new scent. It caught Carter's nose because he was suddenly each about Daphne. They kissed as Katie watched them behind the curtain. Brooke sounded pleased with herself. She eventually got Ridge to flash back what happened in Portofino. Brooke looked pleased with herself after getting the moment of the fashion show. She hopes that her plan will eventually bring Ridge back into her life. Daphne was pleased with the launch of her new incense. Her blowing passions for Carter presumably inspired it. But will it work? Will Carter eventually give up on Hope and begin a new love? He was just soliciting Hope to take him back days agone. Steffy has been carrying the show on her back recently. She was involved in the plot centered around the Forrester Creations achievement tried by Carter and Hope. Also, there was the whole Luna situation. Steffy learned that Finn is the cold thoroughbred killer's natural father. We originally assumed this news would break up Shin as we know it, but they're still going strong. There's a new plot involving Liam. He lashed out at his father, Bill, for releasing Luna onto the residers of Los Angeles. After Bill left his house, Liam fell and hit his head on the coffee table. Steffy set up him and called 911 before it was too late. That's when they learned there was blood in Liam's brain and cranium area. But stay, there's more. Liam is dying. One of the medical tests revealed a mass in his brain that's both incorrigible and inoperable. Steffy reveals this grim news to Liam. Formerly again. That makes us wonder about Steffy's exit. Whenever Steffy went on motherliness leave in the history, they transferred Steffy down on a trip. It was originally assumed that she'd leave because of Finn's relationship with Luna. But he's remained true to his word by this point. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.